Hey guys, okay, so funny story. You're now 2 sketchbooks behind. I started trying to film this one a few times a couple of months ago and it never happened. And then I got busy with other stuff, so I kind of forgot about it. So today I'll be uploading 2 of my sketchbook tours. They'll probably be uploaded a few hours apart just because, and I don't know if you guys realize this, but it takes about 3 to 5 hours for the sketchbook tours to be uploaded to YouTube. Just because of, like, the Wi-Fi I have, and because they're videos and not animatics or PMVs or whatever you call those other stuff I do. Those stuff load up, like, easy 30 minutes, but these can be a while. So, I guess we'll start with this one. This is one, I started this one around the end of July, and I finished it a couple of months ago. So let's start. A lot of doodles, sketches. Kind of like, I enjoy thinking of what Malachite would look like if they were a bit more complete. A happier fusion in general. Ooh, I know that picture. I drew that picture when I was having a bad day. You can tell because that looks like someone who's having a really bad day. I like snakes. Snakes are cute. I don't know if you've ever played Lifeline, but it's this app series. It's kind of like a choose your own story kind of app, except it does it through your more or less texting a person who's going through the situation. So for instance, in the first one, it's this guy who crash landed on a planet and he's like, should I go check out this or this? And you're like, well, let's check out this. And then he makes conversation with you and you can kind more or less respond. So it's just like, it's a very cute game. Well, it's also a very sad game. This was back when Whiteout had just come out. Or I had just gotten Whiteout, so that's the main character, how I envision him. That's how I envisioned the character for the first one. Just, he's a precious baby who deserved better. Some doodles. I really want to figure out how to do a 4-stringed bow, like bow and arrow, where each string does something different, and then you can do different combinations and stuff, but I couldn't quite figure out the logistics. Some doodles, these are a lot of Brownie Fox's characters. Or she also goes by the Nomadic Fangirl. I was listening to some Hamilton music and just drawing stuff to fit the songs. I love him. That's Ian, another one of Brownie Fox's characters. Voltron. I watched Voltron. Voltron is so good. So pumped for season 2. But I also really like a theory that Kran is previously used to be the pilot of the Blue Lion. I love that idea. That's a main character for something that for an old story of mine. These are some doodles of one of my friends. They just barely got their haircut and then they also dyed it and it just looks flippin' gorgeous. Oh, that's one of my main characters. That's Briar. He's actually my NaNoWriMo story this year. If any of you guys want to go through, I probably won't finish NaNoWriMo if I'm admitting it to myself. It's not going to happen. I'm too busy with stuff and I've gotten too far behind. But if any of you are interested in reading the story and giving me some constructive criticism and stuff, that'd be chill. Put it down in the comments. Just some stuff. The Nomadic Fangirl, their characters are just so cute together. I love them. Some more of my characters for a side story. Oh, I watched Stranger Things and I loved it. Loved Stranger Things. I thought it was so cute. I don't know if you have ever listened to the song The Spaceman by The Killers, but I was listening to it the other day and it sounded like the perfect base for a set of characters. They'll probably never get anything more than this page of them, but just came to mind. Some Paranatural art. That's another friend of mine. I get into Undertale again sometime during this. Mostly because because of this page where I was just enjoying doodling some Frisk. Johnny Jahani and Forge. I'm so pumped for when that becomes relevant again in Paranatural. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it. Some doodles of characters. Lukey. I relate. Here's some Papyrus, some Metaton. This Metaton is like from Metagetty. I don't know if you've read that blog, but it's a cute blog. Wind is Howling, Undyne. Some more Metaton with the Metagetty style. And then we go to Lifeboat. Which was a fun project to work on. I found a Sharpie. Basically, don't leave me alone with a Sharpie. I just ended up doodling all over with Sharpie. Oh, look. What do you know? Some math. Kind of some shading, but not really, because, let's be honest, I don't know how to shade. Aqua. Pumped for Kingdom Hearts. I wish I had a PlayStation. Pumped for Kingdom Hearts. So pumped. Oh, this was for the Undertale anniversary. I never actually posted it, though. But this is a little art piece I did for the anniversary of Undertale. Some of the children. Chara, Frisk. They're a fun dynamic. Trying to figure out how to draw goat kids and goat dads. Not really sure what's going on, but just doodling. I don't know if you've ever read, if you guys know about a different blog, Dreamer Reborn. They have this super interesting idea for an alternate ending to Undertale, which I really love. A lot of drawings, a lot of doodles. Again, look at that. I found a Sharpie. I like that picture. I don't usually draw anything that style. I'm not even sure what that style is. It kind of happened on accident, but I thought it turned out really well. Muffet, because I just enjoy multiple arms and multiple eyes. I just do. Oh, that's a long story. These are my designs for if Blukey ever got a Android body or whatever. Just because I don't really enjoy the fact that a lot of the designs for him end up being just Metaton but with a blue scheme more than a, pink scheme. It's like just Metaton, but anyway, that bugs me a lot. So I kind of wanted to design my own. It's based on, Dapper Bluke, so, he has a little top hat, DJ, I don't know. It's kind of an odd design, but I also kind of enjoyed drawing it. Some final or EX or whatever form. Neo? Yeah, Neo form. Oh, yeah. So I actually finally got Undertale, and I was playing through my Genocide. And it's so funny because, at the beginning, you're like, oh, no, how can I kill people? I feel so bad about it. And I was really feeling like that until I got to the Undyne battle. At which point, after, your second day of playing it nonstop, trying to beat flippin' Undyne, where you're just, slamming your dumb book in her face, just flipping die. It really is, the one straw where you're like, okay, you know what? I don't care anymore. This was a story idea. Didn't really end up going anywhere, but it was, this concept of whatever people are good at is different kind of magic, normal talents. So, sports talents is, athletic and, physical magic. Then people who play instruments, they have, this alternate magic, which is music, and just different kinds of things like that. Oh! I read Boku no Hero Academia. Oh my heavens. Holy cow, I love it. I fell in love with Aizawa at first sight. I looked at him and I was like, this is my child. So, I have a bunch of, young Aizawa thoughts and doodles. Oh, and some young Toshinori. I feel like he probably wore sunglasses at first to block his eyes when he was using his powers. This was when Inktober was coming out. I didn't actually end up finishing Inktober, but I have some doodles of what I did for it. Some Todoroki. Oh, so I would really love an AU where when Aizawa overuses his quirk, his eyes start to bleed. No one else really seemed to think this was interesting, but I love Aizawa and I think it would be very interesting. I realized that Toshinori and Aizawa didn't attend UA together, but I always think it would be interesting if they had, just because their personalities clash so much. Here's some Sharpies. My friend let me borrow her Sharpies for a bit, so I had fun with those. Random face. Uraraka, or Uraraka. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I like her, though. Some flower crowns, and I like her. More Aizawa, some doodles. More Aizawa, some doodles. That's pretty much what the end of this one is. Oh, those were cool lips. I did those lips in Sharpie, and I was pretty proud of it. Anyway, young Toshinori at UA. I don't know how to draw actual Toshinori. I found out that Aizawa's favorite thing is cats, and it was probably one of the greatest things I ever found. Oh, felt tip markers. I found some felt tip markers, and then I just played with them for like several pages. I just had fun playing around with felt tips. Like, I'm not even kidding. This goes on for a little while. I draw so much. There's some Miraculous, there's some FMA, there's some My Characters, there's Boku no Hero Academia. Just a bunch of stuff. Oh, he's a cute character. I like him. He is a cutie. More doodles. I don't even know what that outfit is. Just lots of fun. Enjoying myself, experimenting. More snacks. More of that character. I had this one character. I don't know if we've covered this. We might have. Where he's like... he was a demon, and he ticked off the wrong bigger demon, so he was cursed to walk the earth, and his only way to communicate is through the head of a jack-o'-lantern or something like that. I can't remember the details. It was a while ago that I made him, but basically jack-o'-lantern head cutesy. Some attempts. I don't really like how it turned out. But, you know, experimenting and exploring, you're gonna find stuff you don't like. Ah, this cutie. He's a nervous little bloke. Random designs, the works. Oh, this is my Steven Universe Boku no Hero Academia thing that I posted a little while ago. Some work for Inktober. Try Katekyo Hitman Reborn, which is this amazing manga. I loved it a lot. It was a staple of like 5 years ago. I came across it and I really loved it. It's over. The first arc is kind of odd, but it has a lot of great characters and I enjoy it a lot. Some more Todoroki. More doodles. I love Colonello. Me and my friend, the Nomadic Fangirl, we were discussing about logistics of a GEMAU and stuff, so that's where a lot of these doodles are coming from. Another Toshinori. Don't really know how to draw him again. And that wraps it up for this one. So, if you have any questions, comments, requests, whatever, whatnot, go ahead and drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video, which should be posted like several hours after this one. Bye!